Good evening, everyone. So tonight I just been sitting here sending karma to a lot of people. People still trying to send different types of projections towards me, but I'm at peace. All you doing is causing a boomerang effect. When I walked away from people, that was a permanent walk away. It wasn't no sabbatical. It wasn't no let me find my peace so that I can go entertain these same errors that was causing trials and tribulations and putting so many roadblocks in my way. It wasn't for me to be naive and just let people back in my life that was not deserving. A lot of people, covens are upside down. A lot of people have been banned from organizations. They have no protection. And a lot of people are angry. It's something they can't even admit to themselves. They chose to join ranks with people that now want zero things to do with them. They have been zoned out. Those same people trying to say prayers to God right now. Pray for a new beginning. Pray that the load in their trials and tribulations will be lightened. But you have to understand that you have to earn your lightening of your loads. This is not, karma is not like a load of laundry. You just can't throw it in the washing machine and think you're going to just wash it and that's going to be it. Wash it and dry. No. See, a lot of people have had many contracts in different previous lifetimes. 3, 4, 5, different ones. And this was a contract to go against my bloodline, go against me. A lot of people think that I don't know that they were the ones responsible for destroying and disrupting my family, my bloodline. My grandmother, my grandfather, my uncle, my aunts, but people knew when I was born that I was a reincarnated, child of all the people in my bloodline. I wasn't here to just break one bloodline curse. I was placed here so that I can not only regulate, but I can understand that no matter how much you love someone, you never put somebody else before you put yourself. And this is something I had to learn in this lifetime. Because those same karmic family members, they were the reasons why I had lost not only my life in previous lifetimes, but also they had caused many disruptions, prior to me coming into this lifetime. It's it's not sad that these people still never wanted to change. You know, they signed contracts to never change. You know, they were always empty vessels. You know, growing up, looking back, you know, now that all the peace that surpasses all understanding has came back to me, has returned to me, my gifts. Me looking back now, I realized that I was under so many illusions, you know, and me being the angel that I am, I make sure that I not only put my foot down, but I walk away. You know, there is no tug of war. There is no holding me back. You know, and looking back through the childhood years and the teen and the adolescent, you know, there was no love. There was no love at all. You know, and now being able to be aligned, being my North Node, being able to see things for truly what it is and not for hearsay or having to go off of other people's words, but being able to actually have my gifts, being able to be an oracle, being able to be a seer, being able to be a medium, being able to be a psychic, being able to not only see with my eyes open, but with my eyes closed. You know, I now realize that all those years of me trying to force someone to spoon me love, they weren't even worth my time. Looking back, you know, I can really see, you know, all the errors, all the manipulation, all the lies, all the abandonments, you know, all the bullying, all the treacherous behaviors, and it's not only physical, it's mental, it's spiritual, it's emotional. You know, being left in a house, right? And they knew that I was being raped and molested. You know, they intentionally left me around people that would not only break me emotionally, they wanted to break me physically. You know, they wanted me to not only be worthy enough to be a mother, but a wife, you know. But you know, I don't hold no grudges, you know, because those times that I've always tried to ignore, you know, the people I grew up around, you know, the so-called friends, the so-called families, you know, I can truly say that I don't remember none of their faces. You know, it was like everyone who knew me made sure that they had a mask. There was like a shadow, you know, a veil, so that they could conceal not only their faces but their eyes, you know. And I'm happy that I got to see them for what they were, you know. There is no should I even try to let them make amends. Should I try to let them explain how they were manipulated and how they were not told the truth and not told everything? But there's no need for me to even try to entertain things like that, because when you become a certain age, you're able to think for yourselves. A lot of people only want to think for themselves when it's beneficial. And one thing I would say that all the people I've ever came in contact with, their eyes were empty. Even as a child, their eyes were empty. There was no spark. There was no lights. It was always me having to hold on to that glimmer of hope, that spark, that drive to want to be able to help people, to want to be able to make sure that other people don't have to be in situations to where the family or people you around not only want to take your pure essence. They want to not only molest and rape your bodies, but your mind, your emotions, and manipulate you spiritually. So with that being said, I am so grateful that I was able to walk away, to be able to know that not only me putting all the love into other people and sheltering other people, I deserve it myself. And I'm so proud of me. Not letting those bastards try to not only destroy my childhood, but destroy the adulthood, and try to taint me and paint me as someone that is not of the light, not of the dark, not of balance, not of love. It's me knowing who I am, and knowing that the drive and my passion to help, inspire, enlighten had never changed. It was more that needed to be done in the world, and people fail to realize that I wasn't just here for them. I was here for the whole universe, as above, so below. So if people should have realized that I wasn't going to stick around that much longer around them, because I know that I am of the universe, physical plane, spiritual plane. It didn't matter whether I was here nor there. All I knew is I was going to help, and all those people with dead eyes, empty hearts, zero souls. I want to say thank you. Not only have you made my job easier, you've made my life better. Because not only was I able to reclaim my throne and my ancestors and my bloodline's throne, but all those times and years of being abused, being neglected, being abandoned, now I'm able to make sure that my ancestors who had died by the hands of your family members and your friends, I can now ensure that they get the justice that is deemed to be served. And it's going to be served hot and cold. There is some temperature control, but at the end of the day, you will be banished, vanquished, and exiled. Your families, friends who were all part of, the trying to manipulate, and not only the children's purity, such as mine, but it's people that were in foster care, people that, people adopted, people took in, literally just doing all types of things to the innocent ones, because they were so consumed with trying to destroy me. A lot of people lost their essence as children because their family members wanted to come against me. And the only reason why a lot of these karmic family members even got to be part of the government and be part of the Masons and the Eastern Stars was because of my grandfather, was because of my grandmother. And coming from a strong bloodline of knights and, people, officials, people that hold power, they were betrayed, so now that I have completed my contract, I have moved on and moved forward, I was able to, accomplish revelations. I was able to unleash the 4 horsemen. I was able to make sure that no matter where I go in life, all those years, all those people that were responsible, part of it, they will reap what they've sown. So all you people, empty vessels that chose to cloak and conceal not only your face but your eyes, this is going to be a great tower for you. You're going to learn a lesson that you will really not like, and it's going to be reinforced. You hid behind too many organizations, too many people. There is no hiding anymore. So, thank you.